Hi viewers, welcome to the Rugby World Cup. We're bringing you live action now, score commentary, as well as stats and animation, all in a full package. And the match is now between Australia and Wales. So Australia donning their usual yellowish color, golden yellowish color jersey, and Wales are in red color jersey, white color trouser. So that's the color of the jersey, and the first half has commenced. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. And right now, Australia holding onto the possession very nicely as they are attacking. So what I would be doing is that I'll do a regular commentary as well as the keeping track of the rugby ball, the direction where it's going as well, so that in the field the position of the ball. So currently now Australia looking good so far, but early sign. We have in the right hand side the poll. If you wish to take the poll, you can take the poll. Who's actually going to win the match? It could even be a tie. Last match we saw Portugal, and it's a great ball by Wales, and Wales are going for a dangerous attack, and Wales are going for the try, and this is basically the first Wales try. Would you believe that? Wales try it is, and it just came within matter of 3 minutes, and Wales have their first try of the match. Unbelievable, really. So 0-5 now, Wales on top, and it's just 3 minutes into play, and Wales have taken control of the game very early. Unbelievable, really unbelievable. Seriously, I didn't expect it to happen. Neither did you, and now it's a conversion. Beautifully converted there. So now they take Wales to 7-0, and it's just 3 minutes, viewers. I wasn't expecting it. I was only under the introduction mode, and then suddenly Wales just went through the midfield region and they got it going, and it's 3 minutes into play. Awesome play by Wales, and once again Wales in possession. So in the right hand side, you can take the poll if you wish to, and I really appreciate if you can give us the likes as well, and that too if you wish to. So if you have any questions, you can actually chat wherever the chat is placed in the right hand side, and I'll try my best to answer your queries. Now, Australia has the possession, and conceding the early try over there, they have to now press forward. It's a great start by Wales. Wales it is. The conversion also 1 out of 1 for them, and then right hand side you can see the stats as well. So Wales is in the red in the chart, and Australia in the golden color yellowish. And now Australia, there's a line out for Australia. and is in a dangerous position. If Australia can manage to hold on to the ball as they're pressing forward, they can actually go for a try. But the man has been brought down, and Australia is still pressing forward, and they are just almost like 5 meters away for the first try as well. But they have to be strong, and they're going forward. Now it's almost 3 meters down the line, and they're pressing forward. And Australia needs to level it up, and they are basically going towards their first try. Hopefully, they don't drop the ball. Hopefully, they don't wobble as they're going. They're pressing forward. They're still going. And now they just push for backward. They're changing the direction. And now Australia just changed the direction from the left side. Now they're moving from the right hand side, and they're pressing forward from the right hand side, viewers. And just few more meters. As I was saying, that it was just less than 5 meters. Now it's become more than 5 meters. And still Australia going forward, pressing forward. Still a dangerous attack by Australia. Now they change direction. Now they're in the top side. Australia is still pressing forward. They're looking forward the first try after conceding their early try in the very. Oh my God! Australia is going. Australia now they almost there. Almost there. A penalty. A penalty there. Oh my God! They were just a meter away for their try. They should have actually got it, but then I don't know what happened. They wobbled. This is what I was saying right from the beginning. Well played there by Australia. So now one of the Wales players is down. He's injured. He injured his elbow. But still, Australia is in possession. They conceded the a try, a Wales try, in the third minute itself. Third minute into play, and conceding a try. And now Australia has to come back now to level, and they did pretty well after the third minute. Australia came guns blazing, and that wobble there, he should have taken it. He should have passed on. They're showing the replays. They're showing the replay of the Wales player actually getting injured as well, and that's the reason why there is a slight delay in resumption of the match. Interesting to see if they actually go for the penalty kick or they're just gonna go for the line out. Interesting option. So Davis is the one who actually did the try for Wales, and Bigger is the one who actually kicked for the conversion goal. Davis and Bigger combo got Wales to 7 points, nothing, and now it's going to be a penalty kick. Penalty kick for none other than Australia, by the way. Penalty kick, viewers. It's penalty kick. Penalty kick. Penalty kick. Straightforward kick. It's as easy as it comes. Even I can kick it straight in. Let's see if Australians can actually take the penalty and get the points on the board. That's the most important thing. And the penalty is being scored. It's a straightforward kick. Penalty is being scored. 3 points added to the Australian scorecard. They open their account in style, even though they are actually down at the moment. So penalty kick successful. It's 3-7 now, Australia. So this is the first penalty kick, and it was successful. Good going. Should have been a try for Australia, but then unfortunately, things do happen. and Australia is in possession. Australia kicking it. Line out could be. So what I would do is that, so in order to get to know who actually has scored the points, I can do one thing. I can just pass it on the chat so that you can actually know who had actually converted and who had scored. So in that way, it'll be easier for you all to know. Yeah, there you go. So there you go. In the chat, in the right hand side, I had mentioned, and in that way, you'll get to know. So Wales in the third minute, Davis has tried, and the fourth minute, Bigger was on conversion goal. So so that'll be easier for you, me, and as well as you to get to know actually. So we have a poll in the right hand side. If you wish to take, please do take. That'll be great, awesome. Please do press the like. I really appreciate. Thank you for the like. I just was mentioning about the like, and somebody pressed the like. Thank you. So I was just wondering who actually scored for Australia. It was through a penalty goal. And in the ninth minute of play, resumption, Australia going, just a wobble there. Australia is still going. Oh, and it's a good defense by Wales. Good defense by Wales. So in the chat once again, I updated it. So I put Australia in the ninth minute. Donaldson B has scored a penalty goal for Australia. You'll see in the right hand side who's scoring, so you know exactly who's actually contributing to the score. And it is 3 points to 7. There's a early substitution, viewers, early substitution for Wales. Early substitution because one of the Wales player got injured his elbow right in the third minute of play. So that's the reason why there's an early substitution for Wales. And unfortunate injury. Now it's a scrum. Australian scrum happening right now. Australian scrum still going on. Australia is trying to push forward, still down by 4 points. And a penalty being awarded. A penalty being awarded favoring Australia, actually. Favoring Australia is still the first half. It's still favoring Australia. Now it's a penalty. So what is Australia going to do? Is that going to be a penalty goal? Yep, they're going to take a penalty kick, by the way. Let's see. They already have converted one penalty. They're going to actually go for the next one. So it's going to be a penalty kick for Australia, a bit away from the midfield region. So not a easy one to kick, but let's see. They already kicked one and it was successful. This is the second one, and the player is actually getting ready to actually score the second penalty kick. Let's see if it is successful. He's going forward, kicking, and right in the middle of two poles. What a kick it is! And 6 points now to Australia in the 12th minute itself. Australia now just trailing by 1 point. They're just coming back because of the penalty kicks, actually. So Australia have made two successful kicks, and it is 6 points to seven. Still, Australia trailing. But it's a good comeback actually after conceding no 3 points. Sorry, a try and a conversion, 7 points to nothing. Australia just coming back. They're playing smart. They're really playing smart. Smart rugby being played by Australia there. Making some inroads. Australia once again holding on to the possession quite nicely. Australia. Australia moving forward. Another good kick by Australia. Line out for them. So now Australia basically have scored penalty goal, and that's why it is reflecting in the chat in the right hand side. If you see just near the like and subscribe, if you can see, I'm just updating the scorers in the chat, so that way it'll be easier for you to check it out, please. Now Australia going forward a bit up outside the midfield region, and now Australia going for a dangerous attack. Australia going pressing forward, but then it's a turnover. They're just giving it back, and now it's downfield. Australians are running. Wales is going after him, and what a Australian possession now. Oh my God, that should have been actually another try for Wales, but then it didn't happen. Australia still pressing forward. That was a good play by Australia as well as Wales. Australian possession. No foul play there. And the ball is in a safe distance now away. one more penalty for Wales, viewers. One more penalty for Wales. Thick and fast play there. One of the Wales player I just spotted is bleeding from his nose. Medical attention. And now it's another penalty kick. So far Australia has converted both their penalty goals, and now it is Wales' turn to do that, but unfortunately they missed one, and now they're going for the second one to extend the lead. Already Wales leading 7 points to 6. So penalty kick for Wales, taking their time. It's basically from the bottom of your field, and then he kicks it and it just gets inside. Now they had extended the lead. Now it's 10 points for Wales, viewers. Early lead it was, and they still have extended the lead. Just now Wales 10, Australia 6. And this is the first penalty kick that has been converted. They missed one though, so it's 1 of 2 for Wales, and for Australia it's 2 out of 2, and that's why they got 6 points. So it's 10-6 still in the 20th minute of play, and it is Wales 10, Australia 6 in the first half. Viewers, welcome to the Report 60, covering the Rugby World Cup. Thank you for the likes. Really appreciate if you press on to the like. Thank you for all the people who had pressed the like and have tuned to our channel to watch the score as well as commentary and the animation as well as stats in the right hand side. The scoring, whoever has scored, I will update it in the chat for you to know who has scored and at what minute. And now Wales is going for the attack, and it's almost in the 20 meters. Wales going, Wales trying to extend the lead even further now. So we're just wondering how Wales got to 10. The last goal was a penalty goal. Anscombe from Wales on the 21st minute. He has actually scored the penalty. So that's the reason why, it reads as 10-6 now. And now Australia is back into the possession of Wales. Made inroads to go for the second try. Already they have one try, and there's going to be a scrum. Favoring Australia now. Australia holding on to the possession quite nicely, 60% to 40% to Wales, but they're down by 4 points. And time in opponents 20 meters. Australia have an upper hand, 1 minute and 39 seconds to be precise, where Wales had only 25 seconds, and they got a try because of the 25 seconds, which is really great. That's the reason why Wales have 10, so 7 points there, and a penalty goal. So 7 plus 3 is 10 points. Well, Australia converted both their penalty goals, and that's the reason why they are 6 points. Now Australia came back after conceding the early try in the 3rd minute of play. It's there in the screen, you can see. So Australian scrum taking place, and it's a penalty being given, awarded for Australia, in favor of Australia now. on 23 minutes into play. Wales leading Australia 10-6. So penalty awarded for Australia. So it's going to be a kick to touch. It's going to be a kick to touch. It's a good kick. And Australia now pressing forward. Australia is pressing forward. They just passed the midfield region, and Australia going from the bottom line and now going for the dangerous attack almost in the 20 meters line there. Awesome play by Australia. They just changed direction now. Australia trying their best to go. They just change direction. Now they're attacking from this side. If you see from the screen, I'm just showing the arrow where they're going from. They're going from this side. They're attacking. And they've just been brought down in the 20 meters mark, and the whistle has been blown. So it's an Australian. Is that a penalty also? I just need to see. So penalty ordered for Australia in the direction that I just pointed out in the arrow. It's a penalty for Australia. So it'll be quite interesting. Are they going to go for the penalty goal or not? Yes, indeed. They are going to go for the penalty kick, viewers. Indeed. So Australian penalty kick. This is the third kick actually. Oh, I thought it was kick now. Oh, it was kick to touch though. I thought they were going for the penalty. They want. Okay, my bad. Apologies. So now what Australia is doing is that they want to get a try because it's a turnover. They just blew it. Wales pressing forward now. Wales is going now in the midfield. Wales is now. Oh my God! Then they went to the other side of the field so quickly. They're so fast, Wales. They're so fast. Oh my God! Now Wales are within the 20 meters mark in the Australian side. What a run by Wales it was. Australia holding on to the possession very nicely, as you can see from the stats itself. Australia 63% possession and Wales attacking. Wales pressing forward. Wales within 20 meters from the second try. Australia keeping their line steady, but Wales is trying to penetrate inside. And Wales is playing from the upper side of the field, and I just draw and show you where exactly Wales are so that you get the indication. The Wales are basically attacking from this side, and they're so close. They're almost like 15 meters away from the second try, and Wales are still pressing forward. And Wales are still in that direction that I'm showing, and the whistle had been blown. Is that penalty? I just need to wait and see now. No more hurry-burry now stuff. I was under the actually, you know what, Australia should have actually kicked that. Instead of going for the try, Australia should have gone for the penalty kick, and that would have taken them to just 1 point deficit, but they didn't do that. They're playing smart rugby. Now what I feel is that it's a penalty. It's a penalty now. It's confirmed it's a penalty. So, and what the Wales player is going to do is he's now it's a penalty kick for Wales. Penalty kick for Wales. 1 out of 2. The third one coming up. Penalty kick. Wales can extend. This is what Australia should have done when they got the chance, but unfortunately they didn't do that. So now the kick is happening, and a beautiful kick. Successful. Penalty kick successful, viewers. And now Wales has extended their lead to 13 points to 6 now, favoring Wales. Australia should have just gone for that penalty kick. I don't know what they were thinking. They were so close. They wanted to actually get a try, probably, and that's the reason why they ended up giving that turnover. And now possession went to Wales. Restart. Wales having possession. Wales going. They just messed it up. They should have been just a point down, Australia, but now they're more than point down at the moment. And almost 29 minutes into play now. Back to Australia. Possession. Even though Australia is holding on to the possession quite nicely, but it's Wales who's actually scoring those points. So one try conversion for Wales successfully done with the penalties. Actually, Wales had 3 of them and they got 2 in. I'm just checking out that who scored the latest penalty goal. Anscombe is the person who scored the second penalty. 2 out of 3 actually for Wales, and he had actually scored in the 29th minute of play. So I'll just update it. Yeah, there you go. So what's your take? Australian victory or Wales victory? Most of you are saying that it is an Australian victory, as I'm just busy updating the list of scorers. Now it's a scrum for Wales. Oops. And it's being kicked away. Australia holding. Australia going forward, almost in the midfield region on the top side of your screen. They're pressing forward. Australia still going for the attack. Now they really need a try. Now. What should have been a 1 point deficit is now 7 points down there currently. And they're in the midfield region. They're just going forward to it. And let's see what happens. And then they're playing the top side now, and the umpire or referee, whatever you want to call, is busy shouting here and there as Wales are pressing forward now. Wales are trying to get. Now it's Australia just given away. They're within their own half. They're maintaining their line. Wales is really defensively looking very strong and solid, as Australia is trying to pick up the ball, and umpire is showing the direction, and it is straight into the hands of the Australian once again, and the Wales player just wobbled it and lost control of the rugby ball and just falling down. So now it is in favor of Australia yet again. They really need to convert. They really need to do something. So let's see what happens. So Davis is the lone try scorer for Wales and in the match itself. So we had a couple of just one conversion through Thomas in the 3rd minute. So it just happened so quickly in the 3rd minute. 7 points was included in the score sheet. So because Australia is holding on to the position quite nicely, but the thing is that they're not able to actually get any points. So it's going to be a scrum, viewers. Scrum for. It's going to be a scrum, Australian scrum coming up. Okay, just a bit away from the halfway mark, Australian scrum. The only thing that Wales have improved is that the time in the opponent's 20 meters for Wales is 1 minute and 19 seconds. Before it was just 23 seconds. It's a fast try though. Scrum done. And Australia back into the attack. They're pressing forward. Good defense by Wales, keeping it down there. As Australia is pressing forward yet again. Australia now changing the direction a bit, but almost in the midfield region. They're just in the midfield region. They haven't changed any direction yet whatsoever. And Australia still going forward. And Australia is in possession. They're maintaining that possession for quite some time now, and that's why in the statistics it shows they're 56%. Okay, now line out it is. I'm just checking actually who gets this line out. I don't want to actually rush into marking whoever it is going to be, because now I see two players down. An Australian player as well as an Wales player is down, breathing heavily. Both these teams there, it's really a physical game, as the spectators look really anxious there, as one of the Australian players injured more than the Wales player. And for one of the Wales player I noticed that he was bleeding from the nose, and he has like a gauze stuck in one of his nose, and he's running and he's still playing. He's in action. So that's awesome sportsmanship there. It's dedication to rugby, dedication to the game, dedication for his country as well. He's injured and he is still on the field, and he is still playing. And now still 5 more minutes into the first half. The score is still 13 points to 6 in favor of Wales. Yeah, they're just actually replaying the first try as the medics are attending to the injury. So they're just showing Davies' try in the 3rd minute. Within 3 minutes actually he scored the first try. I don't know if this is almost in the record book, whether it will be registered or not. In the World Cup, within 3 minutes getting the first try is just awesome. And Wales have done that, and that too against Australia. So that's something. So now the Wales attack, line out, good pickup by Wales, and now they're pushing forward. Now Wales into the attack. The possession has been given back to Wales. Australia holding on to the possession, but the thing is that Wales is just getting it back. Good defense by Wales, to tell you the truth. Both the teams are playing very well. It's just a matter of luck you require in rugby. Here and there. So Wales kick downfield, the midfield region. What a good pickup by Wales. Excellent pickup by Wales. And he couldn't actually keep up the ball there. So it's back to the position of Australia, and Australia will have a line out. Just in the top of the field, you can see Australia will have a line out. That was awesome tackle by the Australian there. The Wales player was almost going forward to the 20 meters line for the second try, but then it was a good tackle by Australia. Awesome. These players jump like Superman here and there trying to tackle. It just was awesome to watch. Australia is still maintaining, but then it just kicked downfield, and Wales now pressing forward. Wales is now pressing forward. So just 5 more minutes or less before the half-time whistle is blown. Score reads as Wales 13, Australia 6. As Australia. Oh, that's a very good kick. Very good kick by Wales. Almost in the 25 meters line, and it's pressing forward. They're taking the ball towards the 20 meters mark there. Although they had only 1 minute and 19 seconds being spent in the 20 meters mark, and now it's a dangerous attack by Wales. They have touched on the 20 meters, a bit back now 22nd meter, pressing forward now again, once again in 20 meters mark. They're on the line, they're playing on the line. Now they change the direction, now they're coming below, and Australia is pushing back Wales pretty nicely. Good defense by Australia for the time being there as they're pressing. And is it a penalty? And it is a penalty. It is a penalty awarded for Wales in the 25-26 meters mark there, as the yeah, it is a penalty, and hopefully they take the kick. I think they might take the kick and extend the lead. That's what they want, right? So they can extend the lead, and it'll be 16 points to 6. And Australia played really well, and then suddenly I don't know what had happened. Tell you the truth. So Australia still holding on to the possession, 52%, Wales 48%, but the score line doesn't actually reflect the possession. The score line reflects that it's going to be a penalty kick, viewers. It's going to be a penalty kick. And let's see if it can be converted. Thank you for the like, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the like. Straightforward kick right in the middle, almost in the 25 meters line, and the kick has come and it's just gone inside, and this penalty kick successful. It is successful, viewers. It is successful. That's taking the lead now, 16 points to 6 in the first half, and Wales are just running away with its game now. Australians are actually looking forward to getting a try or two, and let's see what happens. And that kick by Australia made a big mistake. That's what they're saying. It didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned at all for Australia. Nothing is working for them at the moment now, as Australia's 10 points down. So it's scrum for Wales, and now Wales are pressing forward. Wales are now in the midfield region. Wales are now attacking, and now Wales are going for the dangerous attack, and Wales are now going forward. Wales are almost there. Yeah, they're going for the second try. They are almost there. They are almost there. I'm just checking if it's a try or not, as umpire is actually pointing out something. Wales have taken the ball all the way from the midfield region, from the scrum, or to just a meter away from another try there. Oh my god. So basically what had happened was that, they just rock and roll from this direction, and just a meter away should have been the second try actually for Wales, but then it just didn't happen though. It didn't happen. No penalty awarded, and the halftime whistle has been blown, viewers. So Wales leading Australia 16 points to 6, and Wales when they come back, probably might extend the lead. And having said that, Australia could even bounce back in this game. We don't know. So this is what the match situation actually shows. So now it's half time, and we will be back on live action within 12 minutes time from now. Please do join us, and we will continue the coverage in the second half. So thank you for the likes once again, really appreciate it, and thank you for tuning into the channel to watch Australia versus Wales. Wales leading Australia 16-6, and thank you for the likes whoever have liked. We'll be back in 12 minutes time, viewers.
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. Life changes just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just
Hi viewers, once again, welcome to the second half of the Rugby World Cup 2023 in France. Second half begins. Australia down at the moment, 6 points to them, and Wales 16 points. So Wales are up. Welcome viewers to the Report 60. We're continuing our live coverage of the Rugby World Cup. Score, commentary, animation, projections, prediction, as well as stats. Australia had their possession, and suddenly it's been given to the Wales, and Wales have scrum. So this is the first scrum in the second half, and they're just a bit outside the 20 meters mark there, and so quickly it's a penalty being awarded for Wales. So we saw a similar action in the first half as well. Wales started off with their try in the third minute itself. So we'll see what's happening as penalty has been awarded. And whether the kick is be taken, we don't know that, when we'll just confirm in just a few seconds. Now, if I were Wales, I'd just take the kick and extend the lead to 19 points to 6 if I was the Wales player there. But we don't know, what they were thinking, because when Australia was, he's going to take the penalty kick actually. So it's a penalty kick, and he's going to actually kick from the right down the field. So the kick will somewhat look like this. So he's going to go forward this direction and try to get the ball in. So that's what he's going to do. The kick looks good, and he has extended the lead for Wales, viewers. The lead has extended now. Just like in the first half, they came guns blazing. The penalty kick is a success for Wales, the penalty kick, and now it's Wales 19 points and Australia 6, and the points have basically dried big time for Australia, pretty big time though. So due to the penalty kicks, they're extending the lead from time and time again. Penalty goal almost in the 43rd minute there for Australia, for Wales, I beg your pardon. And now the possession has been given to Australia. Australia almost in the midfield region. Australia pressing forward. Hopefully they really need to get tries now, not anymore try, but tries it is. But the thing is that they have to do it really fast though. But then it's a turnover, and it's been given to Wales. Wales now attacking. They're attacking. They're moving forward. They lost possession now as well. So it is Anscombe in penalty goal for Wales in the 43rd minute. So just updated the goal scorer so that you know who is actually scoring those goals and tries, regular interval. And now it's Wales possession once again. Wales opened the second half within the 3 minutes mark, and it's going to be a scrum actually. Scrum it is. Favoring Wales once again. Wales advantage 13 points down Australia. Even though Australia is holding on to the position in the first half, they were still down 6-16, and for the first time in the match, that's a good scrum from Wales. That was an excellent scrum by Wales. And now Wales moving, pushing forward, and is going for a dangerous attack. Good scrum. Now the possession is favoring Wales at the moment. For the first time in the match, I should say. First time in the match. And it's a great advantage for Wales now. Almost at the 20 meters mark. They're pressing forward. They're going forward. They're in the middle. Wales going for their second try of the match, unless or until Australia does something in terms of defense to get back into this match. More and more looking unlikely for Australia, and more looking likely for Wales getting another try. Wales inching forward. Almost in the 18 minutes mark, they're still inching forward. Now they're down in the field. So if you're wondering where they are almost in the midfield region. They're kind of going forward like this direction that I'm just pointing out in the screen, and they just kick the ball so that direction, and it's a try for oh my god, they went like this, just like the arrow I have pointed out in that direction. Wales has the try now. Oh my god, awesome. Are they going to go in for a review and check if it's actually properly being taken by the player of Wales, or is the points actually going to be given? So this is how they went and got this try, but then I need to actually confirm if the try did take place for Wales or not. I just need confirmation to confirm if it is a Wales try, or if they're going to go for a review, or anyways, whatever it is, I'm going to actually change the score, viewers. So Wales got the try through that direction that I just pointed out in the arrow. They got the second try. They're going for the review? No, they're not going for the review now. And this is Wales' second try of the match. This is really great. It's a big one now. Taking his time and try and convert it. And Wales are just blasting their way on top, and the lead is actually swelling for Wales actually at the moment. And there's a conversion too, taking the points now. 26 Wales, Australia 6, and what, we are just 9 minutes into the second half, and Australia are really down, but not out yet. They can come back into the match, So once again, possession to Wales, kick downfield for Wales, extended their lead like massively now. And now Australia has a possession because of the kick downfield. Australia down 6-26. Still they have to open their account in the second half, Australia. Australia. So if you're just wondering who did the second try for Wales, it was actually Tompkins. Tompkins try in the 48th minute of the second half. Tompkins it is. And Anscombe, of course, conversion goal, which was successful. Good play by Wales so far. So 48th minute, Tompkins try for Wales, and the conversion actually was by Anscombe. So he's the person, actually conversion, penalty goal, everything. Anscombe. So that's how the 10 points were actually scored in the second half. And finally, in the polls, Wales have just gone ahead 52%, 48% Australia. So the conversion actually now, if you see in the chat, on the right hand side, you'll know exactly who has scored the goals. If you just missed the actions, if you want to know who is actually scoring, you can just go back there and check it out. So now, the thing is that, it's a penalty now. Penalty being awarded for Wales, almost in the halfway region, and penalty is awarded, and Wales is actually going to take the kick. Penalty kick now. Unbelievable. This Wales team is. Wherever and whenever they get a chance, they actually take it, which is good to see actually. If you're a Wales fan, if you're a Wales team member, or whoever you might be, you're just taking whatever comes by them, which is just good to see. Thank you for the like. Whoever has pressed the like, really appreciate it. Wales penalty kick successful. Oh my. What is happening here? Australian team looks really so penalty goal. So now it's 29 points for favoring the Wales team because of the penalty kick actually, in which it went inside. So it's a good thing. Good thing if you're a Wales fan, but Australian fan, I don't know what you'll be thinking right now at this moment. Substitution is actually going on. The penalty kick was successful. That's the reason why scores moved from 26 to 29. And Wales it is, and Wales it can be. So Wales scrum now.
The last try conversion was missed by Wales there. That's why North scores actually didn't move further than 40 points, but that's more than enough to take Wales through to quarterfinals. And they beat Australia to six. This wasn't actually expected from Australia. I thought Australia would actually go for the kill, but the thing is that they were just too much overpowered by this Wales attack and defense, and Australia was never in the game since I would say when they were 6 to 7 actually.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Australia was never in the game ever since the score line read 6 points to Australia and 7 points to Wales. They were deficit of just 1 point, and they didn't take that penalty kick that time. Had they taken it, there would have been just 1 point down. But the thing is that that's the turning point. If you're asking me what was the turning point of this match, that could have actually led to the downfall of Australia. And many fans have actually started leaving the stadium earlier itself. When the team was running out of luck after luck. So you need luck actually, but then Australia just couldn't get that one. But Wales played their hearts out. Wales played better than Australia. So that's the full time whistle actually. And if you can see, Australia never actually scored a point since the half time. The last time they scored the point was probably in the let's see when they actually scored their point. The last point was the penalty goal by Australian Donaldson in the 14th minute. So you can just imagine in the last 66 minutes or so, nothing worked out for them. Yeah, 66 minutes, they didn't even score a single point. So that's really shame actually. But they tried. I wouldn't say that is a shame. It's really wrong to say that. They did fight it out. But the thing is that Wales had the upper hand right from the beginning. They scored the first try in the 3rd minute itself. Taking Wales really higher. And we'll see what happens in the next few matches. The next few matches start only from Wednesday. So thank you for watching, everyone, and thank you for all the likes. Really appreciate it. So Wales has beaten Australia 40 points to 6 points. They actually crushed Australia. So good job to Wales. They played better rugby than Australia, and we'll bring you more live coverage. Please watch the other videos also, so to get to know how they actually play did happen on the field, as well as the commentary from time to time. Thank you everyone for watching. Wales beat Australia 40 points to 6. I'll keep this thing on so that the American viewers actually come over and watch the score, or maybe probably they can go back and watch the events happen and unfold at regular intervals. Once again, thank you everyone.